Hi everybody, so we're Nicole and Ria here, and we are going to talk to you about getting ready for your party. So it's the party basics. So first I'm going to start with some things that you need to bring with you to your party. So we're going to start with guest folders. So you want to have 25 of these in one color. So I got these from Target, but there is a link in the shopping list that has a place to purchase them, I believe on Amazon. So all I have in these is your party menu, which is in the Dropbox. And really quickly, I'm going to just explain to you how this is going to work with the specials. They pay this price. They choose a $20 item or less. They get 3 items. They pick their toy. You know, that's the price associated with that. And then they're going to get the additional shopping credit with that when they get those sets. It's a great and very easy way to upsell for someone who, you know, even if you are brand new in the business, it's very easy to upsell that. So those are the sets. And then the only other thing I have in here is the connect form, and you're going to add these to your order form, or to your first order with Pure Romance. So they don't come in the kit unless you take them out of your catalogs that come with your kit, but you can always add a pack with your first order. So you want 25 of these to start with, and you always ask your hostess the day before the party or the day of the party how many guests she has, so you know what to bring with you. So you want to just get one extra folder, whatever color, it doesn't matter, for just your extra stuff to have with you. So I have in here, we have our sponsoring packets. So you want to have quite a few of these. You're going to use the same envelope for your sponsoring packets and also for your booking game. So in here we just have, and you want to bring at least 3 of these to every party. So anyone who expresses interest in the business, you want to give one of these to them. And these documents are in the Dropbox, and it's just 2 simple documents. It's a letter, there's a how much money can you make, and then we just have a Just Like Me sample, which comes in your kit, and that's our lubricant, Just Like Me. And on the back we just wrote in Sharpie, be just like me, be your own boss. So you want to bring at least 3 of those to every single party. So you want to have those in there. And then we also have what to bring and prep for before your party. So this is just a checklist. So you have everything that you need to bring with you to all of your parties. So you want to have that on hand. This is the suggested order for your party. You can literally keep this right on your table while you're going through your demo to keep you on track and to know what to show in what order. So you can absolutely stay on track with that. We do have the sample size because your kits come with only sample size of items. If anyone's curious, this is just kind of a chart that's also in the Dropbox that tells them what the sizes, the actual sizes are. We have all of the different scents that are available in every item, so that everyone knows like what the different scents are like. If they don't like the 2 that come in the kit, they can absolutely see what all of them are. And then of course we have our business starter kits here, as well as the IAP, the Inventory Advantage Program. You will hear that as IAP a lot. So you always want to have one of those with you, just so that you, if anyone is interested in the business, you can always show them what comes in the kits. Of course, we have PRCEFs. That is our consultant application. I know it's a weird name for it. It's Pure Romance Consultant Enrollment Form. And that is, you want to have a few of those at every single party. And then we always bring extra menus as well. So in case you have extra people, or if someone loses theirs or whatever, you always want to have extra menus. This comes in your kit as well. This is our compensation plan, just in case anybody asks you any detailed questions. You wouldn't really go over that with them, but just in case, you never know. You always want to bring with you your booking game, which you want to look at the booking game video to know how to play this. So you're going to bring that with you with your post-it notes on it, and you might see a slightly different version, but it's all the same exact thing, just kind of looks different. And then your sponsoring game, which again is going to be in the sponsoring video. So I laminated these. You can choose to do whatever you want, and they're all numbered on the back. You could just print them on cardstock or paper, whatever you want to do. Okay, then we have the, this is the hostess packet. So you do want to have 3 to 5 of these with every single party that you do, because your goal is to book 2 to 3 parties, really 3 to really get your business growing, not just moving. You want to have 3 at least for every single party. And in here, again, these are in the hostess packet folder of your, of the Dropbox, and it's just 2 documents, 40 guests in 40 minutes. And then we have a hostess letter, and you can just literally take this out and fill this out right away as soon as you get that party booked. and put it in your calendar because you want to have a calendar with you. So this is going to be your calendar, and you always want to put that right into your calendar so they know you mean business when they book a party. And then of course a catalog. Now something I want to mention is you do want to make sure that you put your information on every single piece of marketing material that you hand out. So anything that you give to them, any of these pieces of paper, make sure your contact information is on there. On the back of these catalogs, you'll see there's a space there that is for you to put your information. Now, we don't recommend that your guests go home with catalogs. There is an online catalog, flipbook.pureromance.com, that they can go to. But if for any reason they do go home with them, you want to make sure that they have your contact information, because otherwise they're going to forget who you are and just go to the website and end up with some random consultant. Okay, you can also print these coupons in the Dropbox. It may be this version or a different one depending on what we have. A tablecloth if you would like to purchase one for your first party or with your first order, it's available in the business supplies selection or section of the coup. And these, by the way, the coupons are for prizes for your party. So, you know, when you play in your sponsoring game and whatnot. You want to also make sure that you come to your party really, really happy and energized. Like something that I do is I sing a song, a really happy, fun song, upbeat song in the car. And I'm not even joking. I look like a crazy person on the way to my parties because it gets me really pumped up and ready to go because you're the party girl, right? Like you're bringing the fun. So you want to be really happy and energized, but you do want to make sure that you're dressed professionally. You want to be dressed. You don't want to be dressed like you are a guest at the party. You want to make sure that you are nice and professional. You're not drinking the alcohol at the party. That is really important. You are handling money. You do want to maintain your professional look to everybody. So you're not drinking the alcohol. You're also going to make sure that you're using professional terminology. That is something that we pride ourselves in, is we are, you know, just because we're selling sex toys does not mean that we need to be raunchy. So, you know, professional terminology, medical terminology, make sure that you are always accepting and aware of your facial expressions and your body language, because someone might tell you a story that you're just like in shock, right? How many times have you heard that? Yeah. That you're just like, what is this person telling me? But you have to, even if you're thinking that in your mind, you have to make sure that you are 100% accepting and understanding that everybody lives a different lifestyle. So just be conscientious of that, and always maintain a professional and accepting attitude. And by the way, your kit does come with cue cards. What do we do with those? Your kit does come with cue cards. So you want to make sure that you are, it's okay that you actually just read right off of these. There is nothing wrong with that. You know, the next video is a party demo video, but you can absolutely just read right off of that for your first few parties until you really get a handle on the products. There is nothing wrong with reading off of that. I've been doing this for a really long time, so the party demo obviously just comes off the tip of my tongue. And even then, I forgot a couple things in the demo. So just because I'm being videotaped, and that's okay. It's not going to be 100%. Done is better than perfect. Always remember that. Okay. So it is really, really totally okay if you just read right off of the cue cards. So that's the basics of like what you're going to do to get ready. And then Ria's going to tell us about setup.
Yep. Okay, so you're going to come in, you're going to greet your hostess and all their guests, and then you are going to get around to the setup. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take out either your phone or your iPad, wherever your Pure Sale is, and you're going to pass that around and tell all the guests to put their information into Pure Sale. So this way, at the end of the party, when you're in your shopping room, it's all that information's in there, makes it super, super easy for you. Okay? You are going to also, since the Basic Instinct needs a couple minutes to kind of smell differently on everybody, I also ask for everyone's right wrist, and I put on the Basic Instinct right when I come in, right before I sit up. So this way, by the time I'm ready to show it, I tell them to smell it. It smells like watermelon when they put it on. It smells fruity, but it will change on everyone. It just needs a couple minutes, I say, to marinate in your skin. So yeah, so it needs a couple minutes to marinate, okay? So you do that before, okay? And then you're going to ask your hostess for a Tupperware or a clear glass of water, something if you're showing the Calypso collection to show that Hydro Thrill technology and kind of amaze them. I call the first couple rows of my party, or like the first row, I'm like, you're in the splash zone. It's like SeaWorld. So you need a thing of water and then paper towels because sometimes things get messy or, have water on them. Okay. So during your party, a couple tips to remember is pack up as you go. It's going to make it, everyone at the end is going to be like, okay, we're excited to order. Like, let's go start ordering. And you don't want to be frantically putting everything back. So pack up as you go so you're not overwhelmed at the end. Okay, you also want to make the hostess feel super special. Like, make everybody want to have their own party as well. Make sure you're talking about her name. Compliment her house when you come in. Make her, give her the gift in the middle of the presentation. Look at what she's getting. Like, thank her for having you there. Always make her feel special. Okay. Booking and sponsoring games are the most important parts of the demo, pretty much, because business, bookings and parties are the lifeline of our business. So you definitely do not want to skip those at all. All right, do not skip those. In the shopping room, you're going to make sure it's a private shopping room. It's not a threesome, it's a one-on-one situation, okay? So you want to make sure that you have a table set up, and you want to, if you do carry stock, bring in everything with you. I also suggest also to bring in your party in case your party box, so in case anyone wants to smell anything else or see anything else, that's in with you, and also for your safety of your toys. And everything, so nothing gets, God forbid, nothing gets stolen. All right, so bring everything with you in the shopping room, okay? If you have a consultant lead, definitely schedule a three-way call. Sometimes people are not going to want to, they don't sign on the spot, and that's okay. Most consultants that we have do not sign on the spot. So you always want to make sure that you're going to schedule a three-way call with them and you and your trainer. Okay, you also want to have your party checklist and make sure that you check on there that you have everything before you leave the party, because you want to be, you want to definitely leave with everything that you came in with. Definitely. So that's super, super important. You don't want to be scrambling back to your host's house. All right, so that is it for our party basics, and now you can watch the fun part, the party demo.